Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, I will be telling you about another important topic, that is operators. So we need to look about what are operators and how do these operators work. Okay, so basically what an operator is, we can say an operator is a symbol which help us to take an action and yield a value. Okay, so let's say we have 10 plus 10. So what is happening here? This plus is an operator. Okay, and these two on which this operator is working on are known as operands. Okay, and together these operand and operator together give us an expression. Okay, so this is an entire expression that we need to know. So this we can say, what is an expression? An expression is a combination of operands and operators which helps us to perform some task, because here we are performing a task. What the task is, we are adding two operands and one operator is working us to add the operands, because without this 10 and 10 means nothing to us until and unless an operator is there. So let's take an operator multiplier. So multiply will give us some value, that would be, let's say here it will be 100. So here some value is given. How this value will come out? With the help of an operator. Okay, so this was a basic operators introduction. Now in Java we have many operators. Let's see one by one. So the first operator that comes into action is the arithmetic operator. Okay, so first we have is the arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators are basic operators that we are learning since first standard. So these operators are what? They work on more than one operand and they give us some values. The basic arithmetic operators are also divided into two parts. First we have the binary operators, and second we have the unary operators. Binary operators work on more than two operands. Okay, more than two operands, but whereas unary operator, they work on a single operand. That's why they are known, as the name suggests, single unary operators. Okay, they work on a single operand. After this, on the binary we can say there are many arithmetic expressions that we can write, like a plus b, we have a divided by b, then we can have a asterisk b, which means a multiply b, then we can have a minus b. Another I can have is like a modulus b. So let's dig up in this first, then I will teach you about the binary, about the unary operators. So let's say that the value of a and b are initially, let's take their values as a equals to 10 and b let's take equals to 5. So a plus b, as simple as that, it will give us 15. A divided by b, what it would be? 10 divided by 5, so it give us 2. It will give us a divisor, it will give us the quotient. Like whenever you do the simple multiplication, it will be 5 here, 5 2s are 10, and then we will get a remainder here. So this quotient will be returned, so it will be 2 here. It's simple, a asterisk b, which means a multiplied by b, it will be giving us 50 as the output. A minus b, 10 minus 5 gives us what? 5. Now this is a modulus operator. We need to take up this modulus operator. Modulus operator does what? It gives us the remainder. It gives us the remainder of the dividing the expression. This was giving us the quotient a divided by b, and this modulus operator gives us the remainder of the, after dividing, it gives us a remainder. So here if I give, so we know that when we divide 10 by 5, we get the remainder as 2, as 0. The remainder is 0. So this will be here. So the answer will be, output will be here 0. I will give you another example. Let's take here a is equals to 10, b is equals to 3, and I give here a modulus b. So let's divide a by 3. So it will be what? 3 will be dividing 10. So we know 3 3s are 9, and the remainder will be what? 1. So here the output will be what? 1, because it returns the remainder after dividing both the numbers. Okay, so I hope now the things are pretty clear to you. For more clarification, I will move it to the Eclipse IDE. So here you can see, here is my first program I have written for you previous to save time. We have two numbers, int num1 4, int num2 2. Okay, so first I give num1 plus num2, first arithmetic operator. So you know 4 plus 2 gives us 6. Then I give num1 minus num2, it gave me 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Num1 into num2, 4 into 2 gives us 8. In the second line, it is num1 divided by num2. So it will be what? 4 divided by 2, it will give us 2. Then it will be num1 modulus num2. So it will be what? 4 modulus 2, and 2 2s are, we know it's 4, and we get remainder as 0, so the 0 will be the output. Okay, so let's see whether is it working perfectly or not. I will run this. Let's see, are we getting these only 6 2 8 2 0? Yes, the perfect output. So this is how your basic arithmetic operators work. Now let's dig up into unary operators. Okay, so these are the unary operators. Let's dig up into the unary operators. What are the unary operators in Java? We were working on the binary. Now let's learn on unary operator. As I told you, unary operators work on only a single operand. So we have two types of unary operator, a prefix unary operator and a postfix unary operator. Okay, so within postfix and prefix also I have two. It will be increment and here it will be decrement. Similarly, here also it will be increment and decrement. So we can have prefix increment operator and we can have postfix decrement operator. Let's see how are they exactly working. Okay, so to understand this, let's see an example. If I write here plus plus a, first of all, increment means plus plus, decrement means minus minus. Same here, increment means plus plus, decrement means minus minus. When I write this increment operator before the variable, when I write it before the variable, it means I am using a prefix increment. Okay, and when I write it after the variable, it is the postfix operator. As simple as that. Let's see it with the help of an example. Here you can see that num1 is equals to 10, num2 is equals to 10. So in the first line of SOPLN, what I will do, we will just simply see, like here in the SOPLN, it's plus plus num1 plus plus. So first it will display the original value 10 and then in the computer memory it will increase the value to 11. Okay, so here it is num1, it has been written as 10. So what it will do, it will display the original value and then now it will increment the value. So post means first it will use that value and then it will increase the value. Pre will do what? It will first increase the value and then use the value. As simple as that. Okay, so here in the second line you can see plus plus num1. So num1 value is now 11. 11 it will be incremented to 12 and now we will use the value and then you can see that the 12 is the output here. Now similarly in the second statement, num1 minus minus. So num1 minus minus, we can see minus minus is after the variable, so it is a post increment operator. Okay, so post decrement operator, sorry. So post decrement operator, what it will do, it will first use the value, so 12 will be first printed and then the value will be decremented because it is minus minus. So now the value will be what? 11. So you can see 12 is printed and 11 it will be the exact value in the computer memory. Now it is minus minus num1. So what you can see, minus minus num1, what is happening here in the minus minus num1, first the value will be decreased and then it will be stored in the computer memory. So 11 will be decreased to 10 and then 10 will be only stored in the computer memory and it will be displayed only also. So you can see here it has been displayed also. Okay, so here you can do this. It is num1 plus plus. First the value will be simply used. So what is the value of num1? It is 10. 10 will be used, then it will be incremented because it is plus plus. So it will be now 11 here. After that you have to do what? Plus num1. So 11 value first will be incremented and then it will be used. So it will be now 12. So it will be 12 plus 10, that gives you 22. And you can see 22 is also the output here also. In the same way, we are having given another value num2. Num2 is equals to 10. So num2 is equals to 10. If I go for num2 plus plus, so first I will use the original value, then I will increment num2 to 11 because it was a postfix. Then I will do what? Plus num2 plus plus. Again, I have to use the previous value first, 11, and then I will increment it. It will be 12. So it will be what? Let's see. It will be 21. So this is the simple output and the same I will run it in the program also. As I have shown you the dry run, let's go and quickly run this program also and see are the answer coming same. Yes, the answers are same. So this is how your increment, post increment and pre-increment unary operators work. They are very simple and you can try them more at your own because this is the entire concept that will be repeated again and again. Okay, after this we have more operators to our work. So the other operators that are, let's see them. The first operator that we have, we can say, is the relational operator. Okay, another operator after arithmetic we have relational operators. What relational operators do? Let's see them. Relational operators are used to determine the relationship between two operands. Okay, they are used to just simply tell us whether we have, like, say, let's say A is B. So it will tell whether A is greater than B or A is less than B, A is less than equals to B, A is greater than equals to B, or A is equal to B. Okay, or A is not equals to B. It will tell us, and the output of all these are the Boolean values. What are the Boolean values that we can have? Either true or false. So either A can be greater than B or A can be less than B. So we can have true or false here. Okay, so let's directly jump on to the practical of this, because there is no such more things to explain. So here in the example, let's consider we are given two numbers, num1 as 10 and num2 as 5. So let's see, num1 greater than num2. 10 is greater than 5. Yes, of course. So we will get the output as true. Then second, num1 is less than 2. No, because you can see 10 is not less than 5. So condition is false. After that, num1 equal to. Condition again false, because 5 and 10 are not equal. Next, we can see num1 is less than equals to num2. The condition is again false, because 5 is not even less than or not equals to 10. So this is not possible. Then num1 is greater than equals to num2. Condition again false, because 5 is not greater than 10 and 5 is not equals to 10. Next, num1 not equals to num2. 10 not equals to 5. Condition true. Yes, 10 is not equals to 5. The condition is true. So these are the basic. Let's run them again, and you can see here the output of what we were telling and what the compiler gave us. Both are same. So this is about your relational operators. After relational operator, we have the simple operator that is known as the assignment operator. It is a most simple operator. What it did is like A equals to 10. So what it is doing, it is assigning a value to A. So this is what equal to is your assignment operator. So we can have another short form of this, shorthand of this assignment operator, like instead of writing A is equals to A plus 10, what we can do, we can give it A equals to plus 10. It means the same thing only. Similarly, we can go A is equals to A minus 10. Instead of writing A again and again, we can give it A minus equals to 10. So this is the shorthand of this. You can try this. It is very easy. So this is basically your assignment operator. After this, we have another type of the category that is known as the logical operators. So in Java, we have three type of logical operator, that is AND operator. After AND operator, we have OR operator. This way you can write or some people like it right here. It is the same, OR operator, and after that OR operator, we have NOT operator. So I'm just writing it the names also. This is AND operator, this is OR operator, and this is your NOT operator. Okay. So what does it do? When both the, let's say they work on more than two conditions. Okay. So let's say, like, if two condition, this is the condition 1 and this is the condition 2. Okay, this is condition 2. If both the conditions are true, then only the AND will return to true. Else, if any one of the condition is false, it will return false. So AND is very strict person. If both the conditions are true, then only it will return true. Else, if any of the condition is false, let's say condition 1 is false and condition 2 is true, so it will return me what? False, because AND is very strict. He wants that both the conditions should be true, then only he will return true. After that, we have OR. OR is a very lenient person. In OR, if any of one condition is true, it will return us true. Okay, but OR, when both the condition are false, it will return us false. But if let's say condition 1 is false and condition 2 is true, it will return us true. OR is a lenient person. It will check if any of the condition is true, it will return true to us. NOT operator. What it will do? It will give us the opposite of it. Let's say if the condition is true, it will give us false. If the condition is false, it will give us true. Let's have a direct implementation of these. So here you can see num1 is 10, num2 is also 10. So what I gave here in this, let me just slide this console here so you can see here. So num1 greater than 2, num2, let's see, 10 is greater than num2, condition false. Num1 less than num2, here also condition is false, because 10 is not less than 10 and 10 is not greater than 10. Both the condition are false, we will get output as false, because I told you AND is a very strict person. He wants that both the conditions should be true, then only he will return true. Then for next, num1 is greater than num2. Num1 greater than num2. What is the condition? Num1, let's see, num1 is what? Num1 is 10. Num2 is what? 10. 10 greater than num2. Condition false. But here, num1 less than num2. Is 10 less than 10? Here also the condition is false. So yes, the output is false only. We got the correct. Okay, because num1 is not equals to num2, because when the condition will be true when 10 is equals to 10, because 10 is not less than 10 in the first condition also and not less than 10. After that, what is it? Num1 greater than num2. 10 greater than 10, condition false, but it is a not operator. Not gives what? The opposite of that. So the condition came out to be false, and this false is now made out to be what? True, because of the not operator. And you can see here also we got true. So that's all about your logical operators. After the logical operator, we will study about the ternary operator. Okay, so what is ternary operator? Ternary operator is basic the replacement of if else. It is a replacement of if else statement. Okay, it uses three values. Okay, the first is we have to write the condition here. Okay, if the condition comes out to be true, then expression 1 whatever has written here, it will be executed, else expression 2 will be executed, whatever will be written here. So it means if the condition comes out to be true, expression 1 will be executed. If this condition comes out to be false, then this expression 2 will be executed. This is the basic syntax of your ternary operator. Okay, so this is your ternary operator. Okay, you can say it is a replacement of if else statement, but we call it as a ternary operator. Okay, this is a ternary operator. Let's have a practical implementation of the ternary operator. Here num1 is given as 10, num2 is given as 5. Okay, so we are having value 1 and value 2 that will store the answers of this ternary operator. So first is num1 greater than num2. Is 10 greater than 5? Condition? Yes, it's true. 10 is greater than 5. So what it will store? This first expression, num1. So it will be what? 10 will be stored in value 1. So let's see, run value 1 will be 10 or not. Yes, great, it's 10. Now for the second, value 2. Num1 less than num2. Is 10 less than 5? Condition false. So we will not move on to this expression. We will move to this expression after the semicolon. So what is num2? Num2 is 5. So 5 will be stored in value 2. So you can see here as the output also the 5 is being stored in the value 2. So these are very easy. If the condition is true, then before the colon this part will be stored. If the condition is false, then after the colon whatever is written will be stored in the value. As simple as that. Let's learn about the shift operators. Okay, we have the shift operators in Java. Okay, so there are two operators. This is your left shift operator and this is your right shift operator. Okay, so they add the value either to the left or right side of the data. Okay, so let's take 10 and let's give it a left shift by 2. So what happens here? It will be 10, okay, and 10 into 2 raised to the power, you can say 2 raised to the power 2. So what it would be? 10 into 2, because it is 2 raised to the power whatever the shift we want to perform. So 2 raised to the power 2 gives me what? 4. So it will be 40 here. So the output will be 40. Okay. But right shift does what? If I say right shift 10 by 2, so what will happen? It will do 10 divided by 2 raised to the power whatever we have to shift by. So it will be 2 here. So what it would be? 10 divided by 4. Are you getting? And we know that whenever we divide, we get only the quotient. So 2 10 2 4 2s are 8 and we get the remainder 2, but we will only return the quotient. So quotient will be what? 2. So 2 will be only returned to us. Okay, so let's have a quick run over here also. Let's see whether what I taught you was correct or not. So let's run them and we got 40 and 10. So what happened again here? When we left shifted, it was 10 into 2 raised to the power 2. So it was 10 into 4, that gives us 40. And here when we give it for the right shift, it was 10 divided by, we were reducing the number, whereas in the left we are increasing the number. Okay, so that is about your it was your shift operators. The last category of operators that we have is the bitwise operators, and we have three type of bitwise operator, that is bitwise and, bitwise or, bitwise not. Okay, so they are quite similar to the logical operators only, but let's run them and see. Here we are given num1 as 10, num2 as 5 and num3 as 20. Num1 less than num2. Let's see, num1 is 10, 10 less than 5, condition false. Okay, and here num1 is less than num3. 10 is less than 20, condition true. True, false and true will give us what? False, because it is bitwise and it works similar to as of logical AND. In the second, let's see, it is num1 greater than num2. Yes, 10 is greater than 5. Let's move on to the second one, num1 less than num2. Num1 is what? Let's see, num1 is, here num1 is 10, num2 is what? 5. Num1 less than num2, 10 less than 5. Here the condition is what? It is false. Okay, so here it will be false. So false and true. Here we are getting two things, false or true. So it is a OR, so we will get true as the output because it is OR, bitwise OR. So we got true and false. So let's run it again in front of you and let's hope we get the correct output. And here we run it and we got the correct output.